This is my mom. There's no one else awake at 11:30. Do you have kids or relatives that are young and like to eat Play-Doh? Well, I'm making edible Play-Doh, so then you don't have to worry about it. And you're gonna need a measuring cup for liquids, a tablespoon measuring thing, a half tablespoon measuring thing, and a big one spoon. That's what you'll need for tools. Your ingredients are a half a box of white cake mix, which I already have measured out in here, powdered sugar, cornstarch, and vegetable oil. So to start off, you have to measure a quarter cup of vegetable oil and pour it in with your cake mix. And then you have to stir. And while you're stirring, you might have to add a little bit more oil, depending on consistency and how you think it's supposed to feel. Or if you put too much cake mix in there, like I think I did. So I'm gonna add a little bit more oil. Just like that. Hopefully that wasn't too much. So with this, it's pretty easy to make. You can make it anytime, anywhere. It's pretty tasty too. I made it a few times before. As you can see, it's a little hard to mix, but keep going with the spoon, she'll start to harden up. Then afterwards, when you're done with the oil, you want to take your cornstarch, measure out a tablespoon and a half. Close enough, it'll be close. You don't have to be perfect. It's okay to mess up. And here's the second, here's the half. And then when you get done with that, done measuring, you start mixing again. Bring it all together. Eventually when it gets hard, you gotta use your hands. But it's Play-Doh, so it's edible Play-Doh, but you use it anyways. Mix it up with your hands and mix it until all of the cornstarch is in the Play-Doh. Now it's starting to look like something. So then next, you take your powdered sugar. Take your powdered sugar, measure out 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar. Get it flat. And you mix as you pour it in. You get everything to the consistency that you'd like. And make sure that it feels like Play-Doh. It'll stick together, make a ball, like that. You just keep adding. 3 tablespoons is the maximum, but you can add more than that if you need to. Here's the second one. This part takes the longest out of everything added in there. This is good to do if you have a family event or your kids like Play-Doh. So I know my little brothers do, and they like to try to eat it. This would be perfect for them. And at the end of the day, when you're done playing with Play-Doh, you don't even have to clean it up because they probably ate it all. Here's the third one, 3rd tablespoon. A little bit more, because that wasn't a full scoop. And once I get this mixed up, that'll be about it. It's starting to look like something now. See, it's starting to turn into a Play-Doh-like consistency where it sticks together. I actually need to add a little bit more oil. I think it's not very, just a little bit. There. Seems a little dry. So you kind of just make it to what you like, what you think will work good. If you need a little bit more or something, then you just add it. Like now I need a little bit more cornstarch. A little bit. mixing, keep mixing. And here you go. This is edible Play-Doh. You can roll it up, make worms out of it. Make worms, you can make a ball, you can make a snowman. Just like this. Do all sorts of fun things. That's not a very good snowman, but best part, you can eat it. I hope my speech helped you out with your kids eating Play-Doh in the future. And you use this recipe to keep your kids from eating normal Play-Doh.